Okay. I don't know if that was you missed it. Sorry, folks. It's already almost 8. Let's try to close that. Redo that again. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, well. Gotta turn on the Discord. It does seem to tank my frames per second a little bit, but I don't really know why, because it's like it's only like 14% of my CPU even being used. Yeah. Alright, where did the radio go? Which I think that one always plays something different. Let's put hello.
Hello. Hang on, I'm gonna get a different headset. This one's really quiet. Or wait.
Is it?
Wait, talk again.
Hello.
Oh, that's better. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. Icons tripping. What is wrong with you, cat?
Icon's always tripping. Just throwing a bunch of crap in storage and doing that real quick.
What's storage? I don't have any of that anymore.
No. I'm about to run out, so.
Actually, I need to. Oh, did you come here yet?
No, I'm like I said, I was trying to throw stuff in storage real quick and throw some stuff in my house.
I think I'm gonna push this day forward actually, so I can see if I can respawn some fruit and I can get my house paid off.
Well, if you do that,
storage.
Mabel will disappear.
Oh no, she's still here. I have the shop open. Shop.
Oh, you have the sisters open.
Yeah, that's why I don't have room, because there's like one of every color of everything.
Give it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and push the day forward if you really want to.
Let's talk to these fools real quick.
I haven't yet. Like I'm kind of. I put my time to West Coast time, so it's like still midday in my town. There's like Flick's still here too, so I can sell them butterflies that usually don't amount to much for a good amount of money. That is some funk there, KK Slider.
Laying it down with a slightly base. What you been up to?
Well, not really much of anything. Kind of got up and yesterday was like a weird day and I slept kind of weird. So like I don't know, it was just one of those things where I actually slept today and slept well today, so I was just like, got up kind of late. And then like, I kind of just been like fucking with shit on the laptop, and then I bought some stupid ass energy drinks from Amazon, cause why not?
Because they're gross.
Yeah.
But I don't know. A lot of people like them. I get it. What's your deal, cat? Sitting there looking at me mad. I don't know what the problem is.
When you're ready. When I get an opportunity, I'm actually going to put my house up here on the hill, I'm pretty sure.
That's what I actually just did recently. Okay. Moving up on the hill.
So I can look down on all these simple folk.
Yeah, I'm doing the shit where I'm like setting up like plots or whatever so I can expand my town. And then I was like gonna put one up like kind of by my house, and I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. This is my domain. Down fucking on the ground, you plebs. Fucking cowboys.
But yeah, I'll probably, where my flower bed sits, I'll probably like take and put my house, because like that raised portion like right behind that is probably like the best like place for my house, like quite honestly.
What? Somebody just moved in. Tiffany, uh-oh. Yeah, it's kind of, I put mine like all the way at the top by like, there's like a little lake and like a waterfall there, but then I need to get terraforming unlocked because I can't put another ramp where I want it to go. So now I'm trying to get that shit popping.
I can see that. I'm just trying to get crazy with these flowers here. Is your thing open now? Is that what just happened?
Almost. I just loaded them and I'm heading down to
Okay.
the airport right now. Seeing where this house. Cool, this is a cool kitchen. Juke.
Shit, I didn't make one, did I? No, I did. I gotta make one. I don't think I got the stuff for it. I do not. Alright. Fuck it.
Okay, get
Are you open? Give me the money for it. Same time, bitch. I don't know you. Boy, what I want in there, but hey, whatever. Okay, here we go. I made a dumb town flag. It's basically just like, it's basically the small Mario, but like, I did it purple, so it's like Waluigi.
nice. I made a super fruity flag to match my fruity ass town.
I probably will do something different in the near future. I was just like sitting here trying to rack my brain about like what the hell I wanted to like make and what I could draw like relatively easily. Which there's probably still mistakes in there, but for the most part I know how to fucking draw like a Mario sprite, so
Yeah.
I was trying to change my town song to like something close to the beginning of South of Heaven, but
You can do it.
it's kind of hard. You need the
Yeah.
it needs to be like basically like a whole octave deeper like for it.
You can't adjust it enough.
Like you can't get low enough, and then like it actually like you can't space it right either because like the way the timing is, it like it needs to be like basically half a step slower too.
I feel like you could adjust that type of shit though, but I guess not enough for what you do.
I mean, you can kind of, but kind of weird to do.
Who is this bearded Girl Scout?
I am the one visiting from crack. How did you know? Well, cool. You got like a fossil like right in front of your museum.
Yeah, I didn't even check any of that stuff yet, thank you.
Well, that's wild. Like, your cherry blossom, like, are like in little piles around your
Yeah, I
place.
crafted those actually. I actually rolled it back to March so I could try to catch some fish and stuff that I didn't get from this season.
All around. The only thing I know for sure that fucks up with the time travel stuff, that like at least like from what I've been told, is that the turnips, like, I guess instantly spoil.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember that actually. I don't usually fuck with that too much either. But I haven't yet anyways.
It sometimes can hit pay dirt, but it's like a big gamble. You have a message in a bottle on the left-hand shore too.
Cool.
I'm just kind of poking around.
Spawn to him, but it's all the fruit. My damn house.
Cause like, yeah, that's kind of what I want to do too. Is like have the slope up, and then like have my house like up there.
Oh yeah, do you see what I kind of started?
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to put the other one like basically next to that waterfall, but like it's not smooth ground, so I kind of have to smooth all that shit out. Okay, for the moment.
Girls. My Utah waifus. Well, here goes all my money.
Yep. Can't believe how fast I ran out of storage space. Which I still only have like the first upgrade for my house, so
Oh, really?
assuming the more that you upgrade, the more space you get.
You do, because I think it starts at like 100 something, or under 100, and like I think I got 250 now for mine, and I got 2 rooms or more.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Need that.
Man, I want to buy everything. Man, I want to buy everything.
Yep. I told you. It's fucking great and awful at the same time.
God damn it. Fuck me.
Which I don't know how it'll work for you, because when you buy stuff in the dressing room, it sends it to your storage space at your house.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how that'll work for someone from another town, if it'll really just go right to your house, or if you have to put it in your bag space.
I think I gotta put it in my bag space. I don't think
Yeah.
I can put it in my town.
It's probably just going to default in your bags, because it'll be like, oh, I'll put whatever it won't fit into your bags. So just be careful too, because I think it could possibly, like, stuff could disappear maybe if all that shit's full. Like if your house is full and if your pockets are full.
Oh, really?
It might just mail it to you. I don't know. I don't know for sure. So just be careful. Fucked up, and I put like a ramp somewhere, and I had like a DIY stump near it, and it like erased the fucking DIY station.
That sucks.
Stuff like that can happen too.
Only thing I've really done is like I've like really nuked like fruit trees on accident.
Mm.
Like I try to make it a habit of like
Rebury.
yeah, like basically pulling the trees up and doing that, but like for whatever reason, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I thought that was the way it was. You want all the things. Okay, it basically tells me to get fucked once my pockets are full.
Okay, like, oh, you can't buy anything. Well, that's kind of good, I guess. At least it doesn't waste your money or these items. There's only one money tree a day, like... Just...
See, I don't know.
Back to the harvest. Actually, I didn't even see what was on sale yet today. I probably should, for the best, just not even go in there right now. Hi, Cherry.
Thank you, punctuation. Garden rock, you know. Is that like slander for hippie music? What's up?
I got a garden rock from that bottle for craft.
ridiculous? That might be ridiculous.
You were ridiculous. What happened?
I bought some flowers, like some of them went into my inventory, the other ones did not. I got so much stuff. I gotta go home anyways. I bought all the things. Okay, don't mind me, I'll be back.
Okay. Do your thing. Leave it open for a while probably, because after I do this, I'm probably going to try to catch stringfish. That's possible. Sure that will happen, because apparently it's really super hard to do.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna eat dinner in like an hour. I'm probably gonna get out some shit to thaw.
That's cool. I had my technically lunch, I guess.
Just like oatmeal so far today.
I was thinking about having oatmeal today, and then I basically decided I was going to do not that, and we had this like pork loin that we cooked like 3 or 4 days ago.
It was way better than oatmeal.
Well, it's also approaching the point where it might start to get bad, so I basically just cooked it up and was like, yeah, tacos it is.
Join us in
What's up?
So I'm just gonna let Tony know that we have this Discord chat open.
Oh, okay.
What?
Look like Father's what is it, Father Guido Sarducci or whatever the fuck it is.
What?
The dude from like he was on Saturday Night Live and shit.
Oh, okay.
Like which the funny thing is I want to get like a couple things for my stupid wand, so like basically when I'm on about I can basically like just wave my wand and change my clothes.
Yeah, I got one. None of that go through? None of that went through. What the fuck? Or is he still on? He's still on.
Plus considering
Yeah, I got a fish wand.
Nice. considering I got my Charge Man Ken outfit too, I just want to like be able to like wave my wand and go from Charge Man Ken. I want to like get like a tuxedo mask thing going on too.
Right.
Still probably like the funny thing is like of course like all those Charge Man Kens are like on YouTube, and I just like I almost have to know now. I just have to.
I have absolutely no desire to watch that. There's so many better things I could be watching.
It's so good. It's so ridiculous. Like it just like even just like I popped on like one of them, and they're all like the episodes are only 5 minutes long, like all of them. But like I want to say there's like either like 66 or 88 of the damn things. So it's probably about 3 hours of like just pure fucking madness.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be like you're gonna see everything that you could see from that show in like 1 or 2 episodes.
Oh, probably.
But yeah, I mean it's pretty funny for the badness of it.
Oh, first I got a kimono and a sombrero. Ay, caramba. I am gonna rock the Father Guido Sarducci for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Which I think that's his name. I'm not even sure if that's his name. I think it is though. It's like something ridiculous like that.
I do not remember, but I know what you're talking about. Real old school, like 70s
Yeah.
SNL. And it was actually somewhat worth a shit. I mean, for the time, it was pretty funny. It's pretty dated now, but
Oh, for sure.
it's still better than the crap that they have on there currently, for the most part.
That is 100% his name.
Nice. You remembered.
Which I forget which project it was, but it was either might have been Lovage, it might have been like one of the other ones, but it was one of the either Prince Paul slash Dan the Automator. Like it was something of one of their albums. There was like either the intro or like at least part of it was like had an intro from him. As weird as that
Okay.
is.
Sounds about right, honestly.
Well, it's not super like out of the ordinary. I want to say it's like there was like a game show sketch on like a De La Soul album, and like they basically like asked Prince Paul, it's like, Prince Paul, what is your favorite movie? And he was like, my favorite movie is Bloodsucker Freaks, just like your mama. Alright, sure.
Why not?
And it's funny on a couple different levels. It's also a reference to an old school fucking 70s movie.
My bag's full yet? Yes, just about. Hopefully, this will be enough to pay my house off out of.
But fuck around, Tom Nook will fucking come for them knees. I thought I told you to have my money. When you see Mr. Nook, it's like this. I'll have your money. There's this lizard in the park kept giving me money for butterflies, but it's not enough.
I had like this super like self-aware animal that was like, I heard this rumor that this is all like a simulation and like what's up with Tom Nook? Like this doesn't make any sense. Like why would he want me to just go like sell him some fucking bugs for a house? Like, his own, like pay him off with money, like his own money. Like what the fuck?
Nice. There's some shit in here that's like that shit, and like I don't know if you met Mary or not. Like, was Cully and them's friend Mary. Like, she was like hardly ever around, but like, she had shared some screenshots where she was basically one of her villagers was like sitting there, talking about how like people that put pineapple on pizza aren't really people and you shouldn't trust them because they're probably from a different dimension.
That's funny.
And or they might be figments of your own imagination because like that's not really a thing. And I thought it was pretty funny.
Interesting and funny shit sometimes.
It's like, yep, you shouldn't trust them. From a different, and it was like
lizard people.
And it was like it wasn't just like a little thing either. It was like a big ass long rant too. Like,
yeah, that's what that animal was going off about, like a fucking simulation shit. We're just here for someone's entertainment.
Not wrong. Your fucking animal got red pilled and shit.
Ooh, a hamster.
Yeah, I bought that guy. I bought that for my peak nightmare room.
Gas pump too. Oh yeah, that was 91,000. So, one more haul like that. Be about paying off my house for this year. Close to it.
Just see you there. You'll walk around in New York and you'll see what I see, my friend. So dumb. I love it.
It looks pretty awesome, actually.
Which I pretty much bought everything in here fucking today. brown paper bag for like a hat. Steampunk glasses.
Really?
Elegant shoes. They have like this like fucking Run
Elegant
DMC.
shoes. Ooh. I need this.
They have these Run DMC outfits, and then like this elegant hat and dress that I put on.
Yeah. So those are like, those will be for sale every day because they're like seasonal
Oh,
or whatever. And then like the stock that's like, sitting out basically, like the 6 items directly in front of you when you walk in, those will change every day. And then the shit on the back wall is just like patterns.
Okay.
But then of course when you go in the dressing room, it's like, here's fucking one of every color.
Oh, I haven't even fucked with it yet.
Oh, you didn't go in the dressing room? There's like even more shit in there. There's like even stuff that's not showing that's on display. And then like I said, there's like multiple colors of everything.
Holy shit.
So probably like the hat that you bought, there's like 4 of those.
Oh shit. The fucking
Yeah.
sparkly comedian's outfit.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yep.
Oh, this hurts my soul. It's so much. I need it all. Oh shit, the power helmet to go with my suit. Oh.
I sent you that white sport coat, right?
Yes, you
The
did.
tuxedo jacket? Okay.
God, man. I can do the Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal with the white fedora.
All the cosplays.
Shit. Oh my god.
And then like the little shoe guy is a thing again too. Like he showed up in my town, like how Mabel did before, just like out front. So I'm assuming eventually he's gonna have a shop too. And probably a beauty parlor at some point. I don't know though, because you have like the shit for your house. But I'm sure Gracie will still be around for the high fashion.
Fuck, I almost look like fucking Hunter S. Thompson a little bit now.
Oh shit.
Fucking bad country in this
Weird
bitch.
fucker.
Oh god, it's so good. Fuck me. Purchase. Yes. Give it. Give daddy now. I need it.
I mean, it kind of somewhat limits you because you can only put on like, you can only buy what you can put on at a time, basically. So you could only potentially buy up to like 5 items only at once. But yeah.
Where did you go?
Who, me? I'm up by the town plaza. Oh yeah.
It's bad country. Nothing's more fitting.
Yeah.
Just look at the size of them.
Got 6 huge hairy tits growing down your back.
Yes. Get some fucking mescaline. Let's go. Oh. Did I ever send you that fucking thing that, like, there's a video of Joe Rogan reading it out, but, like, I fucking seen it long before that. Like, he's reading out fucking, like, Hunter S. Thompson's, like, daily fucking routine.
I feel like I know of what his routine was, but yeah, I didn't see the Joe Rogan reading it out thing.
It's madness. It's goddamn madness.
He's definitely one of a kind human being. He deserves all of the reverence, because he's just someone like that is some shit to aspire to, just to really do your own shit, live your fucking truth for real.
Mm-hmm. I think this is the one.
That's all the fruit I can pick for the day.
Oh, fucking, a good couple years before he died, and I don't know if he was, like, just promoting, like, whatever, or what the fuck was going on, but, like, somehow Conan, I think it was, fucking wrangled him on being on there,
Oh, I saw that.
and, like, that shit was just fucking wild, but, like, yeah, like, talk about a dude that, like, gave no fucks about nothing, and just, like, walked to the fucking beat of his own fucking drum. I also like the whole, there was, like, something I was watching where it was, like, basically, Benicio del Toro and then, Johnny Depp were basically both talking about, like, going and fucking meeting with him, and especially Johnny Depp talking about, like, going and hanging out with him, and it's like, yeah, like, Johnny's pretty much a committed, like, you know, actor and all that, so he just wanted to, like, basically go and live in his skin for, like, a month or whatever the fuck it was, like, a couple months.
He, like, went and stayed with him.
And then he's like, he was, like, talking about, like, pretty much, like, not even a weekend, like, they were getting, like, fucking just hammered beyond hammered, and, there was, like, propane tanks that, like, or whatever, like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, they were, like, shooting the propane tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so wild. It's like, what the fuck?
I was pretty obsessed with Hunter Thompson and Johnny Depp for, like, a while there, so that was all kinds of my shit.
No. I was just fucking laughing at that shit. It's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, you guys were
I was, like, hella jealous. Like, I want to go shoot propane tanks with Hunter Thompson. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Fucking drop acid in the desert with his crazy ass.
Well.
Hypothetically speaking.
Whatever.
Coconuts aren't really worth money, right?
I don't think so. I don't think they're worth, like, much or a lot or anything else.
Like, they're not worth more than your native fruit.
I don't think so. I think that's the way they get around you, like, selling those for bells. All the stuff that's not native to your island basically yields about $5,000 per 10. Which isn't horrible, but it's not great.
So it's the easiest, fastest way, I think, to make money.
If it's like the old ones, there's usually like one fruit that's like your opposing fruit that like is worth more than the rest, but I haven't seen that thus far in this game, so, but I haven't really sold a lot of fruit, so. Only kind of
like bell making strategy. I just plant a shit ton of trees and then roll time forward every couple days and just sell all of it. Basically, I just made 150K while we've been playing together. But that's all my trees. Still got like 50,000 left on my house, so I should be able to push that up with some fishing maybe.
Usually that's kind of my thing, is like I just sit there and fucking fish, and then like what I try to do is I try to like basically come out and just like fish when I can fish and see what I get.
Yeah. Well, if I could get sharks and shit like that, that'd be a different story. I was looking at the tables for like what times of day the fish show up though, and I don't see anything special about like when the sharks show up. Like they're just at a normal time. So I think they kind of regulated all that. Like I thought maybe it would be like after 2 a.m. again, and you could get all the cool shit, but
yeah, I don't know. Like it's kind of wild, like too, because like for whatever reason, like Izzy's like Japan account, like when she made that shit, like that shit was just like when I was over there, it was like literally fucking like I think like the 4 of us that were in there caught like 2 sharks apiece. I caught one of those like the big fuckers, like the big like blue and black like spotted like weird ass things. I don't remember what they're called.
The whale shark or whatever.
The Cetaceas or whatever the fuck they're called. I'll never remember what the fuck it's actually called. Let's go in. I have a handy dandy guide now.
Yeah, oh, Arapaima, is that the one?
Coelacanth.
That's a river fish. It's worth 10,000. June through September northern, December through March southern.
This one was worth 15 grand.
Seems like sturgeon is available all day. September through March northern for 10,000.
Yep, I'll tell you right now, your great whites are not available right now. They're only available from June to September.
So in your town though, because you have it set to Japan, right? Or does it work like that?
True that. Like that's probably right.
So you should be able to get great whites.
And these things, this says you can get
4 p.m. to 9 a.m. So there's no like 2 a.m. type time. I haven't seen any of like the really expensive like beetles or anything either.
Yep. Which this thing says it's only rainy days that thing pops up.
Okay. Yeah, some stuff is like that too.
So
Coelacanth's rainy day.
Football fish is January through March and November and December, and it's basically after 6 p.m. Suckerfish is June through September. Rays are August through November.
So I think they're just more rare, I guess now. Where should we head? Maybe digging up some clams here because I really want some fish before the time's up.
Yeah.
Because I kind of want to make it Cherry Blossom Festival when KK finally shows up. So we got Cherry Blossom Festival and KK. It's gonna be lit. I rolled this shit back. So I'll be able to just push time forward again after like 15 places. I didn't quite climb up all the cherry blossom petals that I wanted to. This makes this water look.
Of course, when I'm like trying to fish for money, I never get what I want.
Yeah.
Like basically, like the most
What is
common.
that? I just got a football fish. That's expensive, but I don't have one in my aquarium yet. So get donated.
Oh, how much is that?
10,000, I think. I just saw it on here.
Yeah, that rainy day fucker is like 15 grand, which is like really good.
Is that the most expensive?
I don't know.
I'm looking at the chart right now. I don't see. 15. Oh wait, there's. Oh, springfish. Yeah, some suckers are rare, I think. Because there used to be shit worth like 30,000, right? Or was that like the bugs?
I think it was more bugs.
Okay.
Because I want to say some of that like cicadas and shit was
What did we get?
Woo! I caught a tuna.
Ooh. Tuna. Too much tuna.
I have no room though. Drop these branches.
Donate the best.
I'm sure that tuna is probably worth money, but I don't have it, so I gotta give it to like the owl.
Oh, I can't do it while there's visitors.
What can't you do?
Donate.
Oh no, yeah, you can't. It sucks really bad that you can't.
I picked up some fence. Yeah, whoops.
But yeah, probably the best you can hope for in the middle ground of like fishing is like that barreled nightjar or whatever the fuck it is. Like,
Yeah, it's like 5,000 or whatever.
yeah. It's what I usually shoot for if I can get it. So I ended up getting one of those. So. Gross. The other stuff wasn't even worth anything. Ugh. You can catch like 2 more fish and I'll take off so you can do your thing. Wanna see if I can't get another tuna. Is the tuna worth anything?
Tuna. This is scroll pixels.
Fuck me.
Traumatized. There it is. Where is 7,000? So yeah, pretty good.
Okay. So I'd be happy with that. Not the sea bass bullshit though. That's just like a fucking show flyer. You're like, here, you throw this away.
Right.
Fuck me. Fuck. really hate when my brain thinks that like they actually are writing it when they're not.
I always have to look away. I just look away from the screen and wait for the hard vibrator. I get so antsy, like waiting when they go to bite it, like, is it now? And I'll just like push the button on accident, on purpose. So I just like look away.
Yeah, like they always fuck with me the little bite where like they're like apprehensively like slowly going up and biting it. Like,
yep.
I'm usually pretty good about it, but every once in a while I'm like, that's the one, and I hit the button and it's totally not the one.
Even look. Hopefully we could maybe use, I don't know what size. Do you know what size shadow the stringfish is supposed to be? Have you caught one yet?
No, I have not caught a stringfish yet.
I think maybe it's a medium size shadow from what it looks like, and it's like the cooler picture. Let's see. This little guy.
It probably has a shadow. Like, it's kind of weird because like the eels have like a slender shadow too, like that reflect them being eels, and like I think like that one would probably be about the same. At least it seems like it.
Well, the picture of it doesn't look like a long, like what you would think it would look like. It looks like just a regular, like a trout or something.
Oh, okay.
So I have no idea what the shadow shape would be, but it definitely wasn't it. It was the fucking loach.
And that's only in the. It's only in the rivers, right?
It's, oh, from what I read, it's in like the mountain streams, so like basically the top spots.
Oh, okay.
The little top lakes, and it's after 4 p.m.
Is it all seasons though?
It's only through March, so it's gonna end soon. That's why I rolled my time back to the month in April. Sorry, I had it pushed ahead. I missed some crap. I never got like an emperor butterfly either. That's only this season too.
Oh, no shit. I ended up getting one of those, so. Well, I say they're all over at my place right now if you want to come grab one.
I'll probably will pop by at some point, but I think I should see one flying around here somewhere. What do they look like? What color are they?
Kinda black and blue.
Okay.
That sound dumb, so forgive me, but they kind of like have that whole like the stupid like chameleon paint like shit. Like they have like kind of that thing going on where it's like kind of shiny and it like fades from like blue to black.
I got you. Iridescent.
Yes. That's the word I was fishing for. I could not find it. And you should. Oh, there's one up here, Lynn. There's one up by your house.
Come on, Foster.
Oh, you got a purpley guy. Right there. Right here next to me. Oh, you went over the lake.
You bastard! Ah! Oh, he's flying! Might be what I'm looking for too, a fishy. on, stringfish. It is not stringfish. You can import some of that Monster Hunter luck into this game. Give me my goods.
Yes, I am Jesus. I asked you for 2 things. Iron Jesus says forsaking me.
Son of a bitch. Time to turn to the devil and manifest things the way that you deserve them.
Do the chaos magic I want to see in the world.
That's right. Someone just really fucking yelled at me. Stop it. Dinner soon. See what the fuck Chris is gonna eat. Hey Chris, what are you eating for dinner? I don't know. I was just gonna make tilapia again, and Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes, but I know you're not gonna eat that.
I'll take that.
Oh, stomach shut. Some clams. Fuck.
Fuck your dad.
Sleepies.
I wonder if it's like the salmon are in here too, because like the salmon are spawning now, but like basically down here at the like the ocean inlets, like they'll be swimming upstream, like
Okay.
right, basically like right at the beachhead.
That's interesting.
And anytime you see one in that, like, I think they're the only fish that will spawn in that spot, so if you see them there, it's always a salmon. Okay,
I
right.
didn't know that they would do anything like super specific like that. I guess that makes
the fish that like spawn in that like little bitty pool I have by my airport, it's always either koi or carp or there's one more. It's like a tiny fish, and I forget. Like tadpoles. It's always tadpoles too.
okay.
Like they always like this little pool you have right here, like in front of your airport.
Yeah.
Like this should always like at night it'll probably always be koi's. During the daytime it's always carp.
They're like specific to pond.
Yep.
I haven't caught a koi yet, but yeah, tadpoles. Carp.
If you
I've caught carp in the river too, but
yeah, like they can spawn in both places, but like this like little pools like this usually always just have like
yeah, they're
those 3 or 4
crawfish too.
things.
I think.
Yep, crawfish is another one. It's kind of neat. That's how that is, but
Yeah. I think that's where you can get frogs too.
but yeah, if you try like I think koi don't come out till after 6 p.m. I think it is.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. But I haven't got one because I usually have my time just in the morning. So yeah,
At least it
I started
seems that way.
adjusting this shit so I can catch some. I've done like one like night session basically. try to like catch some bugs and stuff, but I didn't really see. I saw a couple like moths that I didn't have.
Look, Miles. Okay, screw you, I'm going home.
Okay, bye. Screw you guys.
You got it. I'm go ahead.
Close the window.
I think I'm gonna plant these stupid flowers and then water these stupid flowers and then push my day forward because I think that's like pretty much all I really need to do.
Yeah. I finally got my hybrid stuff starting anyways. I haven't gotten one yet, but I got my stuff set up basically. So that I can get.
Which I think what I'm gonna do is like basically that big designated flower area back there that's like bamboo and then flowers. I think I'm gonna like probably move the bamboo out of there like at some point, but like I'm basically just gonna make my flowers like there, and then like once I get to a point where I'm like, oh yeah, like once I get like crossbreeds, I think like my designated area back there is just gonna be like all nothing but like crossbreeds to like further like hybrid.
I think I'm gonna set one of those spots up too as soon as I figure out where I want everything else to go.
Yeah.
I still need to put a house somewhere and I can't figure out where, but I think I'm gonna wait till after I can build another bridge or a ramp and put it here in this middle-ish area.
No.
Away from my elite home.
Like I said, I'm probably going to move my house up there on the hill and like basically have it like right in front of that flower bed, and then I'm gonna have a slope going down on the side of the flower bed more or less, and then like, well, like that's gonna be all up there to its own like little devices, and like this area that like my house is in now, I'll probably dedicate this to like another flower area. You find one?
No, there's a Cinderella dress in the fucking shop.
There's a bunch of stuff like
oh my god.
there was a ton of stuff that I didn't buy that I was like, I should buy that.
Here, Chris, there's a hat for you right here.
Get it.
Where's this fucking owl? Like,
Get the hat.
are you like the one to get taken? Yeah, that's not what I mean.
Okay.
This tailcoat is even different than the tuxedo jacket. Yeah.
The fuck is that?
I don't.
Oh.
Draft.
I need so much money to pay off my fucking shit right now.
Yeah, probably getting up to like $1 million there.
I think I'm at like 398 is what it is. It's like 398,000. It's like, because it went from like, it's like 98, 198, and then I think it's 398 now.
Gosh. Yeah, I need 198 right now to pay mine. Where are you going?
Away.
Okay, bye. Girl, bye.
I want to talk to
Okay. Chris, which dress should I pick? Get out of here. All the colors of all the fucking sneakers. Ah.
I know, right?
Actually, I don't have any black. Try to be prudent and reasonable. Go pay my fucking shit before I spend any more money, god damn it. Just fish out to saw. Be right back.
Do what? I could have swore I just made that watering can. Yet I don't see it. Maybe I'm an idiot.
Hello?
Hello. I thought I constructed the watering can. Apparently I did not construct a watering can.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What did you construct?
Nothing apparently.
Well, whoops.
There we go. Watering can constructed. How to live this best plant life here. Whee.
One of them little bitches. Oh, don't start. Actually, secondary back again.
Yes, I know. Okay. Lost it. That's like $1,000. I really hate that.
Alright, just really good.
What did your cat do?
Oh, he just actually needed food. He was acting like he was like dying for real. He's fucking
I'm sure
dramatic.
he was. Oh shit works, right?
Mm. He does. Juggle. And so they'll actually change their clothes based on the season. That after my shit got pushed forward to spring and then I moved it back, she's got like a little sweater on now.
Oh no shit.
Oh, cute, yeah. Come here. Come here, crazy. Come here.
Oh no. Not my fishing pole.
Did you get bamboo from going to like using the
The
Nook
Nook
ticket or
Islands,
whatever?
yep.
Okay.
It's totally what happened. That's how I got coconuts and the bamboo.
Gotcha.
Which I've only gotten the one with the bamboo like one time, so.
I got really lucky, yeah. I'm trying to find roses too.
Yep, I have not seen.
And fly around.
Every single one I've been on has always been like flowers I already had or have. Because like half the time it's like mums and I have mums. Like mums are my main one.
I saw the only time I just went like one time, but yeah, the only time I went it had pansies and peaches. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Which you're gonna find like mine all the time has the same shit too. Cause like mine will always have like it's usually like I'll go there and like outside the coconuts it will have like it'll have pears and it'll have mums and it's just like oh this was a fucking big goddamn waste. Just make sure to do your rocks while you're there, because like usually I find at least like one gold nugget while I'm out there.
Yeah, when I was like hitting rocks, it gave me like I had like all iron ore from like one of the rocks I broke, so it does give you kind of like a really cool for that kind of stuff.
Push this bitch forward. I don't know if I use the ATM. I'm gonna double check. Hey. Oh. Cost of your model, that'll be 548,000 bells.
What? Set up a little animal sweatshop, sounds like. Get those townies to work on the sheep.
Iron Fence. Wasn't that a wrestler in the 80s?
Did you even remember that quote in that letter I sent to you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like who it is that does it, but like I know the quote. Like
It was Macho Man.
was it Macho Man? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was debating whether it was Macho Man or if it was like Ric Flair or something like that too. Because
Okay,
like
yeah.
it kind of sound like something Ric Flair would say too.
The sweet to me sour thing, right?
Because he always had like that, like where he would like do the rhyming shit.
I was like, I don't know if he's gonna get this or not. I just think I'm a fucking weirdo, or it's gonna make him laugh. Hopefully
I
it's
laughed.
of that.
I
Okay.
laughed. It's on video of me laughing, so
There's proof.
I knew exactly what you were going for
Okay.
there.
Because I was like, Chris, do you remember this quote? And he was like, no. I was like, oh, fuck. I was going to be like, what is this letter?
I also would have accepted cream of the crop. Like the cream of the crop, it just keeps rising. Have you seen that one? Like, do you know that one or no?
The one where he's on a whole bunch of coke?
Well, no, like that.
Well, that's always right.
That's always, but the superpower, like that's more the superpowers one. It's superpowers, the mega powers, the macho, the madness, and the like fucking crazy shit. But yeah, like that shit is fucking hilarious. I'm actually gonna send you that one too. Because why not? Because it
Random
like
bits to watch when I go to eat dinner.
it also fucking like it sparks me as like literally he was sitting back in the fucking like he was sitting back in the green room waiting to fucking come out and really didn't have like a like intro speech, and then like he just literally fucking saw like something in his dressing room and then was like, oh shit, I could totally riff off this, and like just did it. And it's like so fucking weird. It's just like it doesn't make any fucking sense, but it's so good.
Is this already somehow? Oh, a fucking millipede came out. Oh my god, catch it, catch it, catch it! It's getting away!
Have you been buying these songs at all?
Yes, some of them.
Okay.
God damn it, he got away.
Did you get that dirge?
No, I did not.
I'm gonna send that to you because like that song's just creepy and fun.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. Dude! Calm down. Myself for letting that fucking millipede get away.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like fucking Macho Man shit that is just like the weirdest shit ever. Did you get that Pondering song?
Don't think I... Forget and what am I doing? I'm here, what? Come here, come sit down.
Been trying to buy all the new songs as they come in. Like I said, the only one I really like is that Silly Esther song because it's just like wild.
Do you have KK Moody?
No, I do not.
I'll send you.
I only need 500,000 bells.
That's it. Easy.
Ooh, got a rusted part. I need more. Give me the rusted parts and I can make my fucking, like, big ass, like, transformer thing to fight fucking dinosaurs.
Oh, that's what you use those for? Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, you need, which, like, I don't know where the fuck you would even find it either. There's, like you need gold armor to fucking make that shit too. And I don't know where the fuck you get the gold armor from.
Talking about that giant robot.
Yes, I'm totally talking about that giant ass robot.
Thing's fucking cool as shit looking.
I don't know if you saw it or not, but like fucking, like if you pop on my stream real quick.
Let me jump on real quick. Fucking work never stops when you're working from home. I swear to fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it must be like a little blessing and a curse at the same time.
Annoying as shit. Alright, let me see. Twitch.
James has been pretty much on the same exact shit, so
Yeah.
like where it's like 10 o'clock at night there and he's just like fucking still going.
Yeah, it's just like the expectation's just there. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, well, doesn't matter. I don't want to accidentally say too many things here. So, but yeah, it's. Sorry, I'm seeing an ad. Holy shit, you got the Godzilla. That's fucking sweet looking, man. Holy shit, you got. Oh wow, it breathes fire too. Holy fuck. Damn, man. That's
It plays like a
super
little
dope.
music.
Oh, does it? I don't have this volume.
Yeah.
Do it again. Do it again. Holy crap! That's amazing. Wow. So you can you like customize it? Is that how you got it right? The one that I seen in the.
Yeah. I think. Let me put it in my inventory real quick.
Okay.
Oh, actually, of course I am. I didn't learn my things. I think this is just customizable, like, if I had to guess.
Is that like a construction sign too? I like that. Is that like Chris Rossetti's on there?
Yeah, yeah. Which, I don't think
Yeah,
that's...
I like that.
Ah, shit. I don't think that's, like, Japanese. It actually looks like it's sideways English in a weird way.
I think you're right. I got the So if you hook up the, did we talk about this? The phone app? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You get like a camping sign. I put that next to my camping spot, and it totally looks like sideways English or something. This is like camping site in whatever this language is.
Okay, apparently it's not customizable. I think you just get a set color maybe.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Weird. Yeah, the one I saw in the store was black.
Yeah.
too.
Almost everyone I've seen is black, and then I saw somebody with a pink one. I really want the pink one,
I was
but
gonna say the pink one is probably, yeah.
I will take the red.
That's
My
really good.
gate is open too if you want to check out the tailor shop. Do you
Yeah,
have that
actually-
open yet?
I just unlocked it today.
You got it too? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you want to come see what I got probably different inventory.
for sure. Yeah, totally. I'm gonna head over there in just a second. I'm getting a few more clams, and then I'm gonna try to fish your waters for the fucking stringfish, the one that I need. Piece of shit.
Yeah, I just started doing that same thing.
Which,
So I had my time pushed all the way to like April something, and then I just moved it back a month because there was like a whole bunch of stuff that or a couple things anyways, like seasonal fish and bugs that I didn't get.
Gotcha.
I kind of want to get the cherry festival going for when I get KK Slider to show up for his concert.
Oh yeah, and
It'll be all cute.
what was it? The Easter event starts pretty soon, right? You only get those
yeah.
through like, yeah, I think it's like April 12th.
You
or
have
something
to
like
like set your time proper though, or whatever, right, for that, for the events?
that. As far as I know, yeah, it has to be like,
About that.
yeah, there's like a
you have to
download.
set the internet clock, yeah.
Yep.
yeah, it's coming bundled with a like update. Like I don't think any of the events are actually in here. So like basically, if you did try to do like a Christmas like thing, it's not
Right.
really in here
They left.
yet.
Yeah, I read that already. That they locked that stuff out.
Which I guess
So I
makes
wanted to make
sense.
sure. Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
I mean, if it
The
made
fishing tourney isn't locked behind that type of wall, though. I had the fishing tourney.
oh, interesting. So since you don't have size anymore, what do you actually get?
For what?
Like, because in the previous fishing tournaments, wasn't there like in the previous games there was like a size
Yeah, it was
component
like
to it?
the
Okay,
largest
it's like
versus
timed.
smallest.
So it's like 3 minutes. There's like a timer, three-minute timer, and you have to like go catch as many fish as you can, and then you get points for however many fish that you catch, and then you use those points to buy stuff, random stuff. And then he buys fish, I think, at like a higher, like a premium rating too.
I'll buy it at a high price. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had Flick or Fishing Person. There's like a bug catching one too. But I haven't had any of them show up.
Flick is
Yeah, I
in
just
my
said
town
Flick
right
showed
now.
Yeah, Flick would be dope to see.
He's actually right here.
Oh, you got him. I see him. Oh, he is the bug dude. So there's a bug, a fish, and then is there anything else?
There's a couple others. I don't know
Okay.
like, offhand. And I think technically the meteorite chick is kind of that too.
What are the conditions for the ghost showing up? Is that just like after midnight or something? Or
I have
do you guys...
no
I know
idea.
you guys have both seen them.
Yeah, it was just
What?
it was nighttime for me, but I don't know like what the content like if there was anything that I triggered. I think it's just like a Gulliver. It's just like a random thing that can
Okay.
happen.
Okay.
That's my guess, but I don't.
Night.
Yeah, I don't know. I also haven't had any. Sorry, I'm getting fucking messaged at work. I haven't had any of this like the shooting star stuff happen yet either.
Yeah, I haven't seen one either, and I needed some to make the cherry blossom wand. Like,
Ooh, you can get different
star.
wands. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the fish wand from the fish tournament, so it's the only one that I have so far.
Oh, that's neat. I had a coworker make me one, or he just made me one. I didn't have him do it. And it's a bamboo one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I have it. I have no idea how to even use it. It's like, here you go. I'm like, oh, okay, what is this? Like, what? I know it's something to do with outfits. Whenever I try to use it, it's like, you don't have any outfits set up. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. So if you have like a wardrobe in your house, that's how you can make like loadouts basically for outfits.
Oh, so it's like loadouts for your outfit. I see. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And then from what I understand, like whatever you're wearing underneath, like your transformation is like what you're actually wearing, but it just kind of like the loadout that you have saved just shows up over that. So you're like not actually wearing that stuff that you put on.
Oh, interesting. So you don't have
I
to
haven't
like
really
that was
used it yet,
lots of
though.
my question. If like, do you have to carry all of those clothes?
No.
Yeah, no, you don't. It just kind of like, yeah, saves it from your wardrobe.
Yeah, it just basically puts a glimmer on top of it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like
Yeah,
transmogging, but like
yeah.
instantly. That's neat. Oh man, how's y'all's week going so far?
Not too bad. Actually, finally got another email from unemployment, so I think just have stuff coming in the mail soon.
Oh, good
We'll
shit.
hopefully
So
get the ball rolling on that.
I've only ever done that in Michigan. I was curious if California had a different or better system.
Yeah, I have no idea what the difference is. This is the first time I've done it, so I'm kind of nervous that I'm gonna do something wrong. They're gonna deny my ass, or I'm gonna fuck something up and like have to pay back a bunch of money or something. But
I doubt it. I'm trying to think. Like when I did it like 3 times in Michigan. Lost so many fucking jobs there.
Playing that World of Warcraft crack.
Seriously, no. I kept my 7-Eleven job all the way through that.
That's funny.
Yeah, but it was actually I got let go from the 7-Eleven one when I came back from like a holiday break. I was like, I'm gonna take a small vacation, go visit family in the Flint area. Like, fine. And then when I got back, I had like no hours. I'm like, do I have any hours? Like, actually, no. Oh, fuck. Yeah. So when I did that, it was all on the phone. It was really fucked up. There was like no internet
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yeah. This was also like early 2000s, like 20 years ago at this point.
That's
So
really different then.
yeah.
Yeah, which is, I think it's so weird that there's still stuff coming through the mail, but I don't think I'll have to like go. They don't even have any of their offices open actually here at all, so you have to do everything online or through the mail.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yay, another football fish.
Oh yeah.
Sell
Nice.
this.
Yeah, I've never actually filed for unemployment. I technically should have, like when I was in New York,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to try to get it because like I basically was unemployed in New York for like 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
and I just
This is when you were
basically,
hanging out with like Rich, right?
yeah. So like I was just sitting around the house more or less, like kind of like trying to apply. Our buddy Joe like had said something about like, oh, I'm like gonna get you a job like with me, and I was like, oh, okay. And then he's like, oh, like they said we're not hiring right now, and I was like, well, fuck, man. And then like maybe like 4 months later, he was like, oh, you should come in and like apply for us, and it's like. Dad insult to injury, like his work was like, oh, like why didn't you like apply for us like 4 months ago? And I was like,
What the fuck? Dude? Like,
I was trying this whole time.
yeah, I was told not to. What's going on? Yeah. Or yeah, it's fucked up.
I don't know. And then like I got the cherry blossom trees going on. But like but I was just kind of sitting around the house and like I got straight shit canned from that fucking job too. So I was like I could have got it, but like fucking I went to go try to do it and it was just like, oh yeah, like no, kind of like just fuck you all the way around. And I don't know, like the office was just like kind of total dog shit, and like it was like all super like hard and like not all easy to fucking try to do, and I was just like, you know what, like I tried like a few different times. I was just like, you know what, I had a little bit of surplus of money at that point, and I was like, I'm just gonna live off my money and just like do what the fuck I gotta, and
Yeah, man.
like it was like fortunate enough where like I had saved up, I think like close to like 15 grand.
Damn, hell yeah, man. It's good money.
So I was just like, well, yeah, I was making a lot more than at the time, so.
Yeah, I know that's how it works, right?
So it was like, it wasn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, but what the
Especially
fuck
in New York, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
That's the thing, man. You go to a city like New York, you go to a city like we're out here, and it's just like, yeah, you got like 15 grand in the bank. That's like 2 months, 3 months worth of like fucking money. Like, Jesus Christ. Your rent is $3,000. Like,
no, I was definitely like super. Well, we won't say super broke, but I was pretty fucking broke towards the end. Of, like, right, basically at the point where I was getting that fucking job, I was like, yeah, like I'm really glad I'm getting this job because I was like kind of hitting the end of my money.
Right.
So it does.
Yeah.
It suck. I had to like basically fork out all my fucking savings, but I don't know.
Hey, man, you lived out in New York. That's not something a lot of people can say. So I don't know. I'm in a similar boat. Like I've lived out here for I think this is like it's been 10 years. It's been a decade, and it has been that long. Yeah. And I'm just now getting to the point where I'm actually able to save a decent amount of cash. Like it's taken me like a decade to like crawl my ass out of the fucking dredges and get like gainfully employed instead of just employed, living paycheck to paycheck. Don't move to fucking San Francisco. It's fucking stupid out here.
Yeah, I've kind of heard that. Like, one of my buddies, Neil, he like I don't know what his official title is, but like more or less kind of network administrator slash like backend developer for Google and a lot of different capacities. Where he has like they literally paid for him to have a place like in New York and San Francisco, so like he's literally like he was living in one and then
Oh, okay.
went from one to the other and back and forth, so like he spent like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, 15 years, 16 years, 17 years, 18 years, 19 years, 20 years, 21 years, 22 years, 23 years, 24 years, 25 years, 26 years, 27 years, 28 years, 29 years, 30 years, 31 years, 32 years, 33 years, 34 years, 35 years, 36 years, 37 years, 38 years, 39 years, 40 years, 41 years, 42 years, 43 years, 44 years, 45 years, 46 years, 47 years, 48 years, 49 years, 50 years, 51 years, 52 years, 53 years, 54 years, 55 years, 56 years, 57 years, 58 years, 59 years, Because like when I met him, it was like 2005-6, and then like directly after our thing went tits up, which was like 2008. Uh,
That tracks. It's like when everything went real bad.
oh yeah, like well, .com bubble burst, and then like we were a subsidiary of Ubisoft, and it was like it just didn't make sense to have like the 40 like Ubisoft fucking spin-offs.
Right. Dude, man, it's funny you mentioned that. I have a few friends at Ubisoft now, and like they one is in analytics, one's doing like ESRB shit, one's like a manager of like just marketing type shit. And it's funny that they're just some of the stories that they tell are very similar. Like the things going on like right now, like right this second, are very similar to what you're describing. It's like,
well, I know.
Yeah, I'm sure you're well aware. Yeah.
And then like it's like, I mean, we technically worked for AMA, which was like one knockoff of like, well, basically a subsidiary of Ubisoft, and then like Rich and them worked for Gameloft.
Oh shit. Okay.
My other friends worked for Longtail.
Interesting.
So it was
yeah,
like,
these are like ancient OG names. Like these. This was back when Ubisoft was still acquiring companies, which is like rare these days.
Yeah. Well, and that's the whole thing is like my office was a split office where it was like half and half. Well, not quite half, but like more than half of the office were Longtail employees, and the other half of the office were AMA like employees.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. They have a few buildings out here in San Francisco. The one that my buddies work in are like, it's very much just a like ops building. So it's like operations for marketing and the ESRB shit and like analytics and running tests and all that kind of stuff. And then they have like a separate building. It's really kind of funny. It's in the South Park district of San Francisco, and the team works on the South Park games. It's kind of funny. They also like do the Rocksmith games. So it's very segregated now. I think they try to keep like people from being like, oh, these guys are like the social media people are like, oh, they're working on this thing. It's like, oh shit, we just leaked like 2 years worth of shit without a marketing campaign.
Which is usually the way shit like that goes.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. And then like you got there's a bunch of that stuff, and then like, you also like are dealing with like, oh, like, well, we're sending things back and forth between like UB China and like, in our offices we were owned by the Romanians, and then like the Romanians like had their own like thing where it's like, and then that structure when I went to Romania for 2 weeks, like
yeah, that was so long ago now.
there was like 4 different levels to that building, and it's like the bottom level was Longtail. The next one was Gameloft, and then it was like Longtail, Gameloft, AMA, and then Ubisoft, and like that was each of the floors.
Damn. You know what's crazy about Gameloft too is like that was founded by Yves Guillemot, the founder of Ubisoft. That was his brother.
Yep.
And it has like blown the fuck up. That is, I have like friends that I went to college with that are at that company, the Canadian branch, up in like Montreal, and it's fucking huge. It's like the same size as Ubisoft now.
Which the girl that I play this with, Izzy, like she was in our office, but she was employed by Ubisoft, and she went to the Quebec offices.
Okay.
But
cool.
like what is his name? Crap, I'm blanking on his name. The one Gimlaw brother was in
Eve, and I forgot the other one's name. The Gameloft guy? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, like
I can't remember his name.
Well, I think it's him, because like it's funny because like they all like would rent out that Chelsea motel, so like we got to talk to them like regularly all the fucking stupid time. But like one of the brothers like worked in our office, so he was like the main dude that like it's just funny because like I'd be sitting there working and it's just like there's a Gimelot brother like sitting over there at a fucking desk like just like doing dumb shit right now.
Mm-hmm. Being a weirdo when like trying to like push mobile as like this thing that's gonna be huge when nobody's like into mobile. Like what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Yep, they absolutely gave zero fucks about everything, so it's like, alright, well. But like they had their little vision and like, you know, like.
And now they're a multi-billion-dollar company. Yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah, and it's just weird too, because like even with that shit too, like it was hilarious because like even working there, it was like, all right, well, like a lot of the stuff I kind of looked at it and went like, okay, like who the fuck actually wants this shit? Because like it's funny, not funny, but like whoops. I think I just lost the present because I dumped it in the water.
Oh, I just saw that. I like looked up as soon as like I heard you like pause. I'm like, what's going on? Did the internet cut out? It's like, oh no, he just lost the fucking present.
Whatever.
Yeah, you get it looks like you already got the stamp for it. You get like a stamp. You get Nook Miles the first time you do that shit.
Yeah, I think.
Like, hey, you dumbass, don't do that. Here's some Nook Miles.
Yeah,
like, oh,
I think
thanks,
I just did that. I think it.
That's kind of what prompted me to finally pick all the fucking weeds in my town. Like, popped a balloon, it just fell in the weeds, and it was gone.
Oh wait, that can happen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
There's
no
nowhere
way.
for it to go. Yep.
Oh fuck, I didn't even think about that. That sucks.
Lost treasure. Wah wah klutz. You dumb.
Here's some
fuck.
Nook Miles. Yeah. Sorry about your day, bud.
Is your gate still open, Lynn?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna go cook dinner someone soon. I think maybe I got like 10 more minutes left.
You
Just thought of it.
jerk.
Ah, son of a bitch. All right, I'm running over right
The
now.
timer went off. Oh, my timer went off. I mean, it's not. It's just sitting in a like a dish of
Are you
water in
gonna-
the sink, like being thawed.
What are you cooking?
So,
What are you
tilapia
cooking?
again.
Oh, fuck yeah. Tilapia is good.
Basically, have tilapia, burgers, and like black beans is like all the proteins I have right now.
Hey, go with what works.
Vegetables.
Alright, Canadian.
My vegetables though at some point,
Yeah, don't get gout from just eating meat.
right? My fucking axe broke.
Yeah, don't get gout and don't get fucking whatchamacallit, fuck. I'm blanking on it. The shit that fucking Nancy got.
Scurvy.
Scurvy. Yeah, scurvy.
Wait, Nancy had scurvy? For real?
Yeah.
I'm growing.
Played PSO for like 24 hours a day, like ate ramen or some shitty food.
Oh,
And her
Nancy.
hair started falling out, poor little girl.
Oh.
It's like, what's wrong?
It was she was
Like
doing
super malnourished.
she was doing instant mac. She was just eating
Oh
instant
yeah,
mac.
the
That's
fucking
all it
instant mac
was.
and cheese.
Dude, Nancy, what the man?
Yeah, she was like
That
literally
girl.
playing like PSO like 20-ish hours a day and like sleeping maybe 4 hours a day, and then like every time she ate it was like, oh yeah, like instant mac, yum yum. I love instant
I mean, it is
mac.
yum. She had the right idea, but you gotta mix it up a little bit.
And then like
Right, put some broccoli in that shit or something.
Yeah, exactly.
like she
Maybe
had
some
got, she had gotten PSO and she's like, Michael, I really want to play with you, like, but I feel so bad. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, dude, like, I just feel like tired and shitty and like I look bad. And like, she's like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm sick. I'm like, okay. And then like maybe that next day or whatever, like I think it was Lynn that talked to her, and she was like sitting there talking about like how like she had like brushed her fingers through her hair and she had like a big ass clump of hair fall out of her head, and it's like, oh,
Well, her like
fuck.
girlfriend ended up getting on and being like, "Hey, like Nancy's not on right now because she's like super malnourished. She had to go to the hospital or something."
Yep.
And we're like, "Oh my god, my friend, what happened?"
Yeah.
How long before was that? Before she got like really sick?
Years.
Years? Oh, okay, good.
No,
Yeah.
no, like
4
this
years or something.
this
maybe.
would have been like 90, like
Yeah, like right around
97?
2000.
what's the
I wasn't that early.
no?
It was when I was living with you, and that was like
Oh yeah,
after
like
99.
yeah, that'd be 99. I'm like brains. How do they work? Yeah,
Right.
that would have been like 99 to like 2000, and then like she didn't start getting sick till like sick till like 2005.
Yeah, it was like somewhere around
Okay.
there. It's when we were living in the townhouse when she died.
Like in Okemos?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
when we all lived in the townhouse together, that's when she passed away.
Yeah. Was
Oh,
either October 2005, October 2007, or November, something like that. Or
Yeah,
maybe
it was like around her birthday, because I remember she was like talking about going to Claim Jumper when she got out of the hospital, and that was where she always went for her birthday.
Yeah, like I said, she had messaged me a stupid little like Halloween picture because she had she had those like really like dumb like plastic vampire teeth in, just like, oh shit, Halloween, and like basically wished me happy birthday with like in the same token. And then like right after that, like she went to the hospital, and like she felt bad, but like it was kind of like almost a routine shit. She just like did not fucking like take well to that shit, so
This little frail thing.
you remember like you guys tell? I mean, I never met her or anything, so I only ever heard about her, but she did seem like a really good friend and definitely a smaller girl though. Yeah.
Yeah, she was super tiny.
Then you get some dope
That
shit.
girl.
I bet.
she had I mean, we had played PSO together, Ragnarok Online together, fucking bunch of other dumb shit.
Ragnarok, man.
I like ditched all you guys on WoW for basically when played on Alliance with her. And
Oh, was that because I didn't see it? I
Canadian
didn't
kid.
even remember that.
Yeah, that's why I played on Alliance instead of Horde at first.
You fucking prick. No, this
Because I was like, I can see you motherfuckers every day. Go
no,
play with my homegirl.
Totally. Yeah.
Go join this fucking super tryhard, fucking sweaty ass like Alliance guild.
Hey, it worked.
That shit was fun though.
Michael, your fucking outfit is so dope.
I'm Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh my god, you fucking are. Holy
I
shit.
just need my fucking like cigarette holder, basically.
That's amazing. Okay, I'm going back in here real quick because I gotta get some more shit.
Those.
You have some really good stuff in your Able Sisters right now.
Yeah, I know. I bought
Oh, yeah, I
like,
haven't
a
even
ton of shit too.
Looked at today's.
I bought
Or
like
wait, I
fucking
did look at
20
today's.
things.
I got the princess dress and I had some of the other stuff already. But yeah, there's some crazy shit in there. Are the comedian jackets in there right now? I know there's like a tailcoat in there.
There's an old school jacket with a giant gold chain, which is fucking dope.
Oh, yeah.
Comedian stuff is in here. The dance team jacket is also really good.
Yep. I said it's basically the Run DMC like outfit.
The fucking power helmets are godlike.
Oh shit. Did you ever go look at the fucking links, Tony?
Yeah. I actually meant to message the channel. I actually watched that, what was the name of that fucking game? Shit, hold on. General, it's not in this channel, it's in a different channel.
No, it's in this channel.
Is it?
Yes.
What am I not seeing? Oh, wait.
Or, no, I private messaged you that. Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I
Just
watched.
go to the home one and then you can pull it up.
Yeah, the Johnny Turbo's arcade shit. That
Yes.
shit was crazy looking.
Heavy Burger.
Or yeah, Heavy Burger.
Which that's on sale right now too.
Is it? I feel like everything's on sale.
Right.
It's a good time to keep buying shit.
Drawful is on sale for like either free. It's free in Steam. Drawful 2 is free on Steam, free on PS4. It's 10 cents on fucking Nintendo Switch.
10 cents? Like,
10
what
cents.
why even charge anything?
I know, right?
I have no idea. I bought it. I'm like, fuck it. It's 10 goddamn. Like, and that's 10 cents. Like, I want to say it's 9 cents, but 10 cents with tax.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So I bought that, but like I also like got it for Steam, I got it for PS4, and now I got it for Switch because why the fuck not?
Yeah, why not? For sure. right. I have not enough room in my pockets. I should go make some more of these clams real quick.
Actually, I wanna send you,
The
like, did I send you
crafting
that
station
Charge
inside
Man
my
Ken thing?
Okay. What's up?
Did I send you the Charge Man Ken thing?
I don't think so.
Fucking Charge Man
You're in
Ken.
for a treat then.
Wait, maybe you did. Maybe we talked about this like months ago at this point.
No, like, the video just came out here. Like,
Oh, okay.
Like, past couple weeks or so.
Gotcha.
There's this dude that does, like, he mostly does, like, really old, like, really, really bad anime. He did a video, like, the way I found him was, like, he did a video on, Twinkle Nora Rock Me is what it's called.
What? Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, bud.
Which most people just call it Nora. But he had done a video on that and just how ridiculous that fucking movie is. Which it's kind of funny because like I took it upon myself because like that movie is actually on YouTube, so I went and like it's maybe 22 minutes, but like wouldn't recommend watching it. Like I'd actually recommend watching the like little review that he did instead. Which I'll link that too, cause fuck it. But he did a new one about Charge Man Ken, which is like yet another like really, really horrible fucking anime. But like I literally Twinkle Rock Nora.
But you got some dope shit in your fucking island, yo.
This is too fucking funny.
I look forward to watching it, man.
But this dude has like his fucking videos are like out of control, fucking funny, but like fucking he's kind of got like a like just like kind of dry, like slow, like demeanor kind of thing, and like he's not really like it's not like a flashy presentation like thing there, but holy shit, is that shit fucking funny, and I really like it, and that's about that.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Might take me a few days, but I will get to it for sure.
But all that just to say, I actually ended up in game. I got like I forget what it's called. It's like a superhero outfit, but it's like literally I got it looks like the Charge Man Ken fucking outfit, which made me fucking laugh.
Oh shit. Cosplaying in Animal Crossing. I love it.
Are you doing your magical boy transformations over there?
Kind of. I'm just buying this because I didn't buy this last time.
I feel like this game sees me. They put my first Able Sisters shop, which opened today. They put virtual reality head-mounted display in there. I'm like, all right, yeah. I feel seen.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, I still haven't met this bitch. There's a new neighbor down.
Just
Tiffany.
Tiffany. I just got Apollo in my town today. I've got, I think, 2 more to get before I hit 10.
Yeah, oh, she's a little bunny. Dude, I'm on the lookout for Lopez. I need to get my best animal friend.
I need to get Ruby. My sister got Ruby. I'm so fucking pissed. One of her starters was Ruby, and I'm like, God damn, son of a bitch.
If one of you guys gets Lopez, I'm gonna visit him every day.
You're just like come smack him with a net in our town.
I like fucking reset my clock on accident like a year or something like that, and he moved out on me.
Oh
Never
no,
came
really?
back. Yeah.
Oh,
Him in New Leaf.
oh, a new leaf. Okay, I was about to
Yeah,
ask.
not
was
on
it
this
like,
one. No. Not on this one. I'd be
You
really
had
mad at
him and then
myself if I did it again. Like, no way.
No.
Uh,
That's really funny. Oh yeah, Mike, let's power up.
I know, right?
Where are you guys at by the plaza?
Yeah.
Gerald is the guy that was always in our
Oh,
offices.
shit. Power
Gerald
boy.
Gamelot.
Hell yeah. Gonna power up. Oh man, you got the cool emotes too. Fuck, dude. I need to play this game more. You guys.
Oh,
God damn.
I
I love it.
It's the only one I got outside the normal ones.
yeah.
Okay.
Apologetic.
I got
Mustache.
laughter.
Oh, I don't have laughter. That's cool. What the
I
hell?
got sneezing, which is like bad timing for that probably.
Get my mask on.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Gerald Gamelot is the dude that was always in our offices. He was the founder of Longtail.
Gotta go buy some more shit real quick.
And it was funny because like when I went to Romania, like I rode over with Gerald and Muniz.
Come here.
You were to. Oh, okay. Meow. Meow.
Get over here, you little maniac.
Which whoever their other brother is, I cannot remember his name to save my ass. So
I can't remember his name.
like I said, Gerald is the one that founded Longtail. Let me look at Gameloft.
I don't think I want a fedora. I think I'm good on the fedora. Yeah, fuck it, I'll buy it. No, I'm not gonna.
Look at the
Alright,
my
we're good.
friend. Oh, it's Michelle.
Okay, yep.
It definitely is Michelle. I forgot that was the case. Like to be fair, is like I barely interacted with Michelle, so
That's pretty fucking cool that he was right there, though.
because
Michelle
like
on sale.
I wasn't
Made some
really
interesting stuff.
allowed into Gameloft because, yeah, I wasn't really allowed into there because I didn't work there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Top secret.
a big
Come here, crazy.
a big portion of our like our team and like the other team were all like employed through Gameloft at one point.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. They've been a part of companies that like do some trickery about payroll and where money's coming from and all that fun stuff.
Well, and then like it was like one of those things that too that like some of the people that were employed through Gameloft, like once they decide to leave Gameloft, and like they usually had like a little hiatus where like they'd have a couple months like where they were like not working for a game company, they would like usually come back and then go like, oh, like they kind of be like, well, we don't need people at Gameloft, but like we have like hiring opportunities over at like Longtail, so if you want to go over there.
I see. That's an easy interview process. Just go up one floor or down one floor.
You know, well, this is it was kind of funny because it was like really the Longtail offices were like down towards like basically the kind of the Jersey Tunnel, but like in the Soho area, and then Gameloft was Midtown. So
Oh, okay. So there were actually different buildings for those.
yeah, Gameloft was 5th Avenue and 28th Street, something like that.
Gotcha.
So right on the other edge of Chelsea.
Good old Chelsea. When are you trying to go cook your food?
Whenever you guys are done, I'm still like fishing and stuff.
I'm good on shopping.
No, whenever you guys are good.
I'm never good on shopping.
I know, like I could buy that whole store, but I'm actually out of inventory space too.
I think
I mean,
go
if
dump
you
this
want to
stuff
like
or
run
something.
back to your town and then
Oh no, you're
come
good.
back, that's fine.
I feel like I'm gonna have the opportunity to get some of this stuff in the future too. So
I mean, I'll be back too after dinner. So
You're never coming back.
still around.
that's cool. I gotta dip out for dinner at some point too. Like started playing as soon as I stopped working, quote unquote, stopped working. So my buddy's wife could jump in. She wanted to see my town, and then as that was happening, another friend signed on. I'm like, okay, and then you messaged me. I'm like, shit, okay, I want to hang out with all these people. At some point, I will need to eat dinner, but no, it's not like that at all. It's just
Oh my
like,
god. Oh, it's a dace. God damn it. I got the
Oh.
fucking stringfish.
you gave me a heart attack for a second.
Okay.
Sorry.
Did you actually, no, it's like, did you actually get it? Is there an
I'm
earthquake
helping out.
happening in Southern California?
I
like how
have a
you're-
tendency to overreact sometimes. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. I like that you're, oh, please close the loose.
I'm
I
running away.
That's a good idea. I should probably do the same. I need to go find the stringfish, man. Fuck. It's like the last thing I need.
Right. That's kind of what I want to do before I like end up pushing the season ahead again for good.
I'm trying my hardest to not time travel. I feel like if I'm gonna time travel now, if the game's been out for like a few weeks, like I'm just gonna like be all over the place.
It's like buying cocaine at one time.
Yeah, you just do it once,
Buy it
man.
once, you're gonna do it forever.
Fuck. Yeah.
I've been kind of like
Oh, man,
trying to be good about mine too, where like basically like I try to live out this in like one day, and then like as I hop on the next day, I then like pop it forward when I get on.
Yeah, I mean, no hate at all. Like, do your thing. I know my behavior. Just be like, would be all over the place.
I know me, I can't handle the time travel.
I can't do it.
I already had to go back a month because I already pushed it ahead like farther than I wanted it to be.
Got to go back.
Gotta go back, Kate.
Oh, how many? What day are you? What's up?
One of those fuckers gonna get together and make a thing.
I feel like it's a matter of time. We're gonna see a Lost reboot or a Lost continuation at some
I
point.
mean, the stuff they've done separately has been pretty cool. Have you watched Watchmen?
Not yet. No, I'm so behind on like any shows or movies. Like,
The
I think the
Leftovers.
last. No, okay, that's the one show that I did watch.
The Leftovers
and-
is fucking good.
I really enjoyed The Leftovers.
Yeah.
I watched season
Yeah, I
one
haven't-
and did not watch season two.
Yeah.
And then
Leftovers?
that first episode of Leftovers season 2, I just was like, what the fuck is going on? There's like cavemen and people shitting in buckets or whatever the fuck's going on,
It doesn't stick with that.
and then there's
That's what
like,
you're worried about.
I got the fishy dude.
Very nice. Oh, he looks cute.
But yeah, there's that fucking weird fucking birth shit going on, and I just like literally was just like, I don't know what the fuck's happening, and I don't know what's going on. Or shit.
Yep.
Like I was just like lost and like literally not feeling it, and just was like, I'll come back to this, and like kind of never did.
I mean, I think with that episode, they're kind of just like setting stuff up to do callbacks to, kind of,
You know.
for that season. Because it was like, isn't that going to be in that town in Texas? That show's really good, though. I would recommend. Go back and check that out. It was really good. It ends
I
really
really
well.
enjoyed
Like, yeah, it's really.
That was
good
like,
show.
you know, it's funny you mentioned that because I remember like watching the end of Lost and being like, this is too fucking ambiguous. I have no clue what's happening. This is it's just God or whatever. Like it's like no, I don't think so, bud. But like you watch the end of Leftovers, it's like it's not any clearer, but it's I guess just better. It's like better told or something. I don't know. It's good though. Good show. So yeah, I haven't watched any Watchmen. I haven't watched. There's a new one. There's like The Outsider by Stephen King. I didn't watch
I haven't
that.
checked that out at all either. I keep thinking about starting that, and I just have other crap. I'm still trying to like finish up Black Clover before I.
I need to see. I've not even heard of that.
It's an anime. It's like one of those like
Oh, okay.
kind of teen animes, but it's pretty good. It's like got interesting themes and cool characters. Lots
What
of
does
fun,
teen
wacky
anime mean to
characters.
you? Is it like,
like Bleach or something like that? I guess.
hey, don't
I
talk
can't
so
think
much
of
shit. I'm
the
just kidding.
Japanese term for it.
You talking about shonen? Like
Shonen?
power
Yeah,
up?
like shonen.
Like power up? Everybody's powering up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. I
Definitely
get
is in the shonen like vein, but it is like a little bit. I guess like better is a bad term, but like whatever.
I get you.
It's a lot of episodes. Not as many as Bleach, that's for sure. I don't know if I'll ever start that show just because there's so many fucking episodes. And kind of watching it over Chris's shoulder, there's just like so much ridiculous filler that I just can't even. I don't know. I think if I started it, I'd probably like start enjoying the characters, want to like watch more. But goddamn, there's too many fucking episodes.
It's not nearly as bad as Naruto, or even worse, like One Piece, which are like
Yeah.
thousands of episodes.
I
Like,
can't get into One Piece either. That animation is just like ugly to me. Like,
oh,
I can't do it.
yeah, the style, or like, yeah,
I don't like
animation.
the aesthetic at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I watched it. I'm trying to remember the last anime that I watched most recently. I watched Kill La Kill, which was really good.
I need to finish that. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I watched a couple of that.
What was the bit?
Kill La Kill.
Oh, I gotta start that.
It's real good. I watched. Demon Slayer. It's also called Kimetsu no
I watched
Yaiba.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris
I
really
told
liked
Chris.
it.
Did he watch it?
He watched it. Yep.
Oh
he
fuck
enjoyed
yeah,
it.
dude!
I need to watch it.
It's only one season. There's a movie coming out. Like, well, there was a movie coming out this summer. I don't know if any of that shit's delayed or what.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, that shit was really good. I think that's about it. Like, I've been really bad at keeping up with stuff. I can barely keep on top of games. And anything else is really hard for me these days. But I'd like to watch some stuff.
I got into a real My Hero Academia hole for a while.
Oh, dude, my coworkers love that show. They say it's like, One Punch Man is another one that I watched that I really like.
No.
One Punch Man and Mob Psycho 100, same guy,
Yeah.
or same creator, both really good. Yep. Both really
My
fantastic.
Hero is like, it's weird because like I can see how people wouldn't like it, and then like it's funny because like I literally have like swaths of friends that like love the living shit out of it, and like I kind of love the living shit out of it, and then like I have other friends that are like, I don't like it at all. I hate you for suggesting it.
That's interesting. I watched the first handful of episodes and like felt so bad for Deku. I think that's the main character's name.
Yes.
And like his mom being like, "Oh, I didn't think you'd ever amount to anything." Like, holy fuck! What kind of mom says that type of shit?
Up.
Yeah. But like the way he all turns that shit around is real good. At least early on. I'm sure it gets better as time goes on too.
It gets way better as time goes on.
Yeah, I've heard exactly that. I just need to invest the time into it.
It's kind of funny because like I had like basically went into it and it was definitely one of those shows where I was like, okay, well I'm gonna like watch like one episode of this and like move on and like
Yeah, it's like
basically
late at night. I'm just gonna
I'm
throw something
gonna
on.
watch. I'm gonna watch one and see if I like it, and then like I'll basically watch one a day and like kind of knock it out. And like that was definitely one of those ones where it was like, oh, so like I watched season 1 tonight. like,
Damn,
like
just like back to back to back. Yeah.
Nope, I just like let that shit roll. I watched like I think like fucking like 15 or 20 fucking episodes in a row. It's just like, oh my god, this show is crack.
Yeah, I mean they're like 20 minutes long too, so like just one more. Just
Yep.
one more.
Yeah, that does.
I think that's part of it too, for sure. Is like they're so short.
Wait.
Which most of my anime recommendations, like some are new, some are old, but like I always have a bunch of like weird shit like that I go and find and then I watch and then I fucking adore. So like I actually had Lynn watch the one is like Azabi Azabase is like what it's
Oh
called.
man, that shit was funny as fuck. That's a funny ass anime. And it like just reminded me of being like a teen girl.
Yeah.
It was like nostalgic with that shit too.
Yeah. It's basically just like 3 girls at school, like just like
Middle schoolers.
a lot of it deals with like them being friends but kind of not really wanting to be friends, and like the whole like weird shit that goes on with like popularity and friendship is like the main overall crux of it.
Huh. Okay.
And it like kind of starts out as a slice of life comedy.
Mm-hmm.
and there's like not really shit that happens in the first few episodes, but like by the end, like they start introducing like weirder and weirder shit to the show. But that fucking show had me fucking rolling.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna write it down. I need to add to my. I feel like every time I'm talking to y'all, I gotta make these, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. I'm not complaining. Trust me.
Which I'm not gonna do to Tony what I did to you, because like basically I showed Lynn a clip. I was like, holy fuck, look at this clip. And it's probably like one of the funniest things from the fucking show.
Okay.
And I almost regret doing that because like I would want to know if like that being blindsided by that would make that funnier or not. Because
I love
So funny because they do callbacks to that shit too.
Yeah.
The whole situation with the. I mean, just that character in general.
No
like,
spoilers.
the-
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
Michael,
shit
what's
with
it
the
called?
baby. The shit with the baby cracked me the
Lynn,
fuck
you're
up.
saying too much. Shut your mouth.
Sorry.
it's ASOBI.
ASO, okay. ASOI, okay.
ASOBI.
Oh, BI. Sorry, you
Yep.
dropped out. Sobi. Okay, got it.
And then the second word is ASOBASE.
Okay. Asobi Asabe? Abase?
Abase, I think is how it's
Sobase.
Asobase? Yeah.
some shit like that, yeah. Something.
Okay. Japanese words in, with English
Yeah.
letters? Fucking what?
It
Okay.
like it doesn't really have like because I think it's like school time or playtime fun or workshop or fun is like what it's kind of like called, but like
It's
Like
like
WTF?
pastimes. It's like something about like pastimes. Like,
yeah. It's,
That's like what their club is at school. It's like the pastime
Well, yeah,
club.
like, basically, yeah,
playing
that-
cards or playing board games or playing.
It's like just like let's move
stupid
time
little
along.
games.
Okay. I like that idea.
that's really cool. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Senpai is fucking pretty amazing.
Rascal does not dream of Bunny Senpai. Okay,
Yes.
hold on. Rascal doesn't dream of Bunny Senpai. Okay, well, I didn't think I'd ever write those words together, but sure. Let's watch that.
Yeah, it is funny because like the Japanese is like that's a literal translation of the Japanese because the Japanese title is like literally like something Yosagi Senpai basically like so it's like
Okay.
it's literally that. It's like,
It's like, oh yeah, I know what Usagi means. Rabbit.
That word.
which
Yeah.
like that is a weird anime, but it's like because it kind of like deals with this thing. Like it's like in Japanese culture, they basically have like a thing where like it's like they have a saying that like people can't like pick up on like they can't read the room more or less is like what like the English translation would be to
Okay,
it, but like
okay.
it's like literally like there's been a lot of animes like Death Note, like this song for like Death Note, the like really heavy metal one, like how they like
Yeah, the
set
season
the-
2 opening? Oh,
yeah, it's
so
like
good.
how they basically like say like you can't you can't feel the pressure or you can't understand the pressure kind of thing. In that song, they're kind of referring like they're not really talking about pressure. They're talking about like this Japanese phrase that is like you can't feel the gravity, you can't feel the pressure, you can't like determine the world around you kind of shit is like where that saying goes, but there's not really a true English like translation of it.
Okay, interesting.
But it's like basically like the whole thing of like if you tell a really bad joke and then like everybody like the whole entire room's like pissed at you for telling this like really bad joke, but like you're sitting there fucking oblivious, that's pretty much like what they're driving at with that saying.
Interesting.
Hey, I gotta go cook dinner. But I'll be
Okay.
back in a little bit.
Okay, have fun, bye.
I'll talk to you guys in a bit later.
Okay.
But this anime basically is that thing formed into a phenomenon that is happening like to this person.
Oh, interesting.
So like there's a lot of things where like basically there will be things happening that only he sees because no one else can pick up on it.
Okay, interesting. So if they're only seeing these things, like I'm trying to
I'm trying to be purposely vague too.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, I don't know how much I should ask about because at this point I just kind of want to watch the show and like just kind of discover it for myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the
Interesting.
the last episode of that, like I legit was like kind of fucking bawling at the end of that last episode.
Oh wow, really? That
Yeah.
emotional? Huh?
Yeah, it's kind of wild, but it's like a really good show, and I really like the main character, like the main dude.
Interesting. Well, I'll have to give it a go. That kind of recommendation doesn't come often, in my opinion. So
No.
give it a try.
Which I was actually thinking about, like I was going to do like little YouTube fucking like review like / like recommendation things, and like have never really got off my ass and done them. So
Yeah, hey, you find yourself with an excess of time at this point, you could do one of two things. Keep playing Animal Crossing, which I don't think anybody's ever going to fault you for.
yeah.
Or, you know, maybe try some of that. That sounds cool. I would watch that shit.
Because like I really wanted to do let's see, how can I word this together? Do you know who Vampy Bit Me is?
Happy Bit Me. I feel like that's I feel like I've heard that name before. Are they like a model?
The kind of cosplayer.
Oh, cosplayer. Okay, maybe I don't then.
She's a cool lady. But like I've always kind of like tried to like tell people like I've always wanted to like tell people like when talking anime that like basically Rama half is like my comfort food, if you will. Like
yeah, dude, I feel like you're the person who told me about Ranma
yeah.
25 years ago at this point.
Yes.
Like,
so
like I'm not joking when I say that. Like that is, yeah, that's just how it's gone in my life.
So last year I basically like sat down and I watched like them all again, and it's like funny because like I really wanted to do like a video on that, but I was kind of like what exactly would that like video be for? Because like it's always seemed to me like there are some people that are kind of receptive to it, like you were kind of receptive to it, and a few other people were receptive to it, but like it always seems like it's like kind of like I'm not preaching to the choir, if you will.
I see what you're saying. Right. You just want to expose like people to this potentially weird old thing.
But it was like kind of hilarious because like I follow Vampy on Twitter, and she had posted like she had like it was basically like a Chinese dress, but like just the top portion of it, like one of those like button-up shirts.
Okay.
But she had that, and it basically had like female ramen on one side, and then like the panda dad on the other side.
Oh shit!
Like on the chest of it, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Like, holy shit! Somebody else knows about this shit.
And then like me and her basically spent like a small little portion of the other day just like talking about our favorite characters and shit to one another over Twitter. I was just
That's
like,
awesome.
I was like, okay, well, like I've always kind of wanted to do like a dumb little like video on that, and like I may do that now because like I kind of like it was that whole like, oh shit, I'm not alone.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, I feel like the more people you can get to talk about something that you're interested in, the better. It's awesome.
No.
Good idea. Speaking of like old shit coming back, like there's supposed to be new Akira this year, but I don't know if that will ever happen. Holy shit! I just got a stringfish.
Nice.
No, I got a char. No, I got a char. Fuck! It looked. I was like so excited for a second. It was like a long ass fish. It was just a char. God damn it. Well, the grind continues. Fuck! I have like 50 bait on me. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling it's not gonna fucking happen tonight. We'll see.
You never know.
It happens, man.
But yeah, I've kind of wanted to just do dumb shit like that, and like, there is something that like it's funny because like I've been talking with my niece about it for a while. Because way back in the day, it would have been like 95, 96, 97, when she was like 5 or 6. Like I had,
Damn, okay. OG shit.
I had went over to my niece's house and like I always went to Family Video and like, you know how they had like basically like the kids movies for free, and
Oh yeah.
they didn't really understand at first, like, oh shit, like anime's not really like kids movies. So a lot of the anime was in there.
That's dangerous. That just seems dangerous, especially in the 90s. Like, what the fuck?
They didn't have nothing like way too wild in there. It wasn't like La Blue Girl was like sitting out there or something.
Yeah.
Shit, like,
Golden Boy and La Blue Girl. Here we go. Yuroku Tsukidoji. Let's go.
but like so I was like all the time like just renting like, especially like there was a bunch of like super old, like even at that point, old school anime in there.
Okay.
And like one of the things I like remember, and like I was telling her about, like when my mom was in the hospital, like her mom and me were like sitting there talking about it, and I was like she was like sitting there talking about like, oh dude, like I'm really into like this anime now and this anime, and like one of her friends is like a cosplayer and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, I was like, I might be responsible for some of that. And she was like, what are you talking about? And
Yeah.
Mom's like, yeah, like Michael used to bring over anime all the time and just like let you watch it like when you were like 5.
There you go.
And
Kids don't remember that shit, but yeah.
and she's like,
it's
oh my
impressive.
god, really? And like one of the ones I remember, like, because I was like, dude, I don't remember all the shit that I brought over, but like I had taken Project Echo over to her.
Oh shit.
And we
That's
watched
an OG.
like the first like Project Echo, like for sure.
Damn, that's kind of cool though. Like, what was her response? Was she into it? I mean,
She
obviously,
was like
it's
super
nothing
like, she was super stoked about it when she was a kid. She was just like, oh my god, that's crazy.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But like it's kind of funny because like I basically went home and like I sent her like a video, like basically just like a YouTube video that was like, oh here, like I think it was just a trailer of it or whatever. So I was like, here, like this is like totally the like movie I brought over to your house. Like I know you probably don't remember, but there you go. And then like
But just in case, yeah.
but it's also funny because like when I sent it, she's like, oh my god, I totally remember this. Like she's like, I don't remember what all happened, but I totally remember like this movie kind of thing.
I feel like, yeah, when you're that young, you probably don't really remember like any story beats or anything. There's like the visuals, or like there's some piece of it that stays like lodged in your brain, and just like you connect with it, and you're like, oh yeah, shit. This was formative when I was fucking 5, and my crazy Uncle Mike was showing me this shit.
Yep. So that conversation basically took place in 2014 of like, oh my god, you used to totally bring old anime over.
Mm-hmm.
And then I told her, I was like, well, like we kind of like went back and forth about it because I was like trying to remember some of the other ones like I brought over, and I'm just like, I kind of don't, just because like it would have been like probably a bunch of like super old school shit, and like you know it's like probably all over the place. That's like one of the few I remember offhand that like I actually took over.
Okay.
But I was telling her like I was like, yeah, like we should like get together and just like literally just like watch some like
Binge some fucking anime, man.
yeah, like just watch some old school anime, watch some new anime, like whatever the fuck, like just like
Right.
like
Go hard, man. How did that go? Did you guys end up doing that?
no, because like I didn't really think about that till like probably like last year, and like she kind of had a lot of stuff go on where like her and like she got married, like
Yeah.
well, that's hilarious.
What's up?
I just got a Korean shirt, like it says hello, it's an Annyeonghaseyo.
Dude, I got a shirt in Chinese in my shop today that said Ni Hao. Like the name of the shirt is Ni Hao.
Nice. Yeah, this
So it's just like they're
this
doing a
is-
lot of that shit.
this is
Oh,
it's,
Anyang.
it says Anyang. It's like it's hello. It's Anuncio. It's hello.
That's awesome.
Which like I'm pretty sure that's all that says. But hey, whatever. Which I also got the one on my. I got it on my wall. It says it just says Chow. So
Hell yeah. Get these languages in here, man. Get these hello languages in here.
But yeah, so like it's just kind of wild. Like we were gonna do that, but like basically she got married. Like I had a bunch of other stuff go on, and then like she took on a new position in work, and like they bought a house. So it was like literally like one like super busy thing after another.
Mm-hmm.
And then the funny thing is, like at the beginning of, I think January was what it was. I was like basically like, oh hey, like on top of that, like why don't we just like get together, like kind of like film like reaction videos and make like a little dumb YouTube series of like me and you watching like old and new anime. And she's like, hey, I'm totally down for that. And then here we are, so we'll see.
That's yeah. I mean, like, yeah. Can we do that over the internet these days, or like, how the fuck do you make that work in this world?
I
that we
mean,
live in?
we technically could, like basically I couldn't do it live, obviously, or whatever. Or I guess we could, but like it'd be like
Yeah, technically.
it'd probably be more advantageous for like us to do it, and then like basically like we record it locally, and then like edit that for prosperity. Because I'm sure there would be a lot of downtime in that as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I'm sure like people wouldn't be like, oh yeah, like let's just watch them like not do anything for like a good hour. It's like there's nothing really going on.
Right. You know, it makes sense to like edit that down and capture the best pieces and all that good stuff.
Yeah. So we're kind of planning on doing that, but also probably about 3 weeks ago, I had talked to Liz.
Liz Lum?
Yes.
Holy fuck, how's she doing?
She's okay. She just had a boy not too long ago.
Jesus Christ, for real?
Yeah, and
I had no idea.
She's got 2 daughters and then a son.
I was gonna say, man, she's got a packed family now. That's great.
But she's doing good. But like her as well. Like right when my mom died, like actually like Liz had like reached out to me like right when my mom died, and like we had like went out like a few different times like right after that, like where we like me, her husband, her and her 2 girls had went to get dinner a couple times, and then we went to like watch a few different movies together. I want to say like we watched one of the Marvel movies together, but I don't really remember what the hell we watched. We watched a kids movie too, and I don't remember what kids movie it was because I'm horrible at that.
Dude, here's what I've learned. There's kids movies these days are fucking dope as shit. They're like real good. It's insane how good kids movies are. Holy fuck. I watched Moana and all that shit. Anyways, we'll talk about that later.
Well, it's kind of funny too, because like like one of the days, like I had went back to their house, and like we were all like sitting around, and like their kids were like, "Oh yeah, like we want to watch Frozen, we want to watch Frozen," and I looked at Liz and I was just like, no, and like Liz was like, "Oh, what's up?" And I was like, "Yeah, Liz, I haven't like seen it," and she's like, "Okay, girls, Michael hasn't seen Frozen." And it's a Disney movie, which means he's gonna cry. So let's not break Michael.
Yeah. Michael's gonna need to be a little on top of his own emotions right now. Yeah, totally.
And then like it was funny too because she even like said she's like Michael's gonna go home, he's gonna watch Frozen, then we can watch it together. And like and then like they're like oh like like which I did, and like I'm glad I like watched it on my own because like literally like that fucking movie broke me as a human for a little while.
Sure,
It's
sure.
just like especially after like you know like literally at
Yeah.
that point my mom had like baby been dead for like 2 weeks, and it was like
Yeah, it's a movie that's all about family and shit. Yeah, totally.
so it's like oh god.
Yep, yep.
So like well we ended up watching Tangled, and I was fine because I had seen Tangled.
Tangled's good. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Which I like that movie too, so whatever.
Sure, sure.
But like her daughters were like super cool to me and everything like that, and like
Not surprising. The Lums are good people.
I really like her oldest, and like you know it's hilarious because like I carved pumpkins with her like youngest and them and all that, and like but
Nice.
her oldest is I think 12 or 13 now.
Dude, don't fucking say that. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like, how has Liz been a mom for fucking goddamn near 15 years? What is going on? Holy
I know,
shit,
right?
man. Jesus.
But it's funny
I mean,
because I was
That's great.
I was
Yeah.
talking about like living situations and different stuff and like everything that was going on, you know, 3 weeks ago. That wasn't this shit. And
Right.
she had just changed around her work schedule, so we were both like kind of like, dude, we need to hang out, like, and get together, and like it's been like so long because like it's literally been like like a couple of years since we've seen each other now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And and we were like talking about different stuff, and I was like basically telling her, I was like, oh, like there's like this like there were like two different Japanese series of YouTubes that I was like watching, which like one is called Ask Japanese,
Okay.
which is like a cool like YouTube series where like basically there's this girl, her name's Kathy, but like they call her Kathy Cat, and she kind of like she's a white girl that dresses up kind of like almost like gothic Lolita,
Okay.
and she's fluent in Japanese, and she literally just goes around like there's usually like a topic, and she'll just go around and like say it's like which she does some kind of like this like I guess the typical things that like maybe like white boys would want to know, which is like, oh, what do you think of foreign men?
Do the Asian girls like me? Can I date the Japanese woman?
Possibly. But it's kind of hilarious, and like there's some stuff in there that's like really really good and like pretty funny and pretty awesome, and I kind of like her, and I kind of like the series. But I was like kind of telling her about that, and then like there's another series which I don't know what that one's called, but like there's another series that's kind of similar to that, and there's like this dude called like Abroad in Japan, where he's like an English teacher in
dude.
Japan.
Yeah, I totally watched that guy. He's awesome.
He is awesome. And I like that stuff, and then like there's like another dude that is buying abandoned properties in Japan and fixing them up.
He's like house flipping in Japan? What the fuck? That sounds awesome.
Yeah, he's like I think he's Chinese. I don't know.
Okay.
Like he is Asian, but he's from Australia.
Interesting. Okay.
Which like that dude's awesome, and like I've been like really, because like what I was talking to her about was like basically like that dude had done like a thing on Sado Island, which is like basically like a little island off to the north coast, like basically north of Tokyo. If you go, Tokyo is almost at the southern border, but if you go basically almost straight north from there, and then there's like a little island above that. That's Sato
Okay.
Island.
Got it.
But he had done, like, he was basically looking for houses on Sato Island, and then basically did like a tour of Sato Island, and I was just basically just like looking at that going like, dude, that shit's fucking dope. And, like, how dope would that shit be, like, to live there, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like her oldest is named Grace, and she's like, well, like, Grace would like love the living shit out of that, and she, like, you know, and she's like, Grace is gonna love you even all the more because like I was joking around with her about like, you know, I've been like kind of brushing up on my Chinese here or my Japanese here and there, and then I was like basically speaking Japanese with a few coworkers here, kind of willy-nilly and different stuff, and like I was like, dude, like, I really want to take like a trip to Japan at very least and go check out like a few different like things that they were talking about in those videos.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, yeah, like apparently Grace is like just kind of now finding like anime, and like she wants to learn to like speak Japanese and wants to go to Japan and all this stuff. Like, she's
Damn,
like,
the loop starts again, dude. Like, how old is Grace? You said she was like 13 or 14?
she's like 13 or 14, like
Dude,
right at that
exactly when I
age.
was, yeah, seriously, that's exactly when I started hanging out with Steven.
Yeah.
And like, damn, man, that dude, we watched so much. We watched like all of Ava together right around then.
Yep.
So much shit. Like, that's perfect age for that shit.
Which is, it's hilarious, but like I'm like, I literally had told her, and I like messaged her last night. It was like, I was like, you do know that like literally like, get that girl like on a Discord, get that girl like on like Facebook Messenger Kids or Facebook Messenger or whatever you gotta do, and like just let me know, and like I like totally will speak Japanese with her, but like I will like literally help her learn Japanese if she wants.
Yeah.
Because I
That's
need
cool, man.
I need somebody to speak with. I really do.
Man, I hope one of these days that we can all fucking make it to Japan or some shit. Like, I was hoping to go, like, I was putting money aside. Like I said, only been recently able to save money since I've been out in San Francisco, but like, was putting money aside for a potential trip during the 2020 Olympics. It was like two things that I've always wanted to do in my life.
No.
See the Olympics and go to Japan. But now it's like, no, it's just not going to happen. So,
No. Well, I
it would be
mean,
so cool to be able to go do all that stuff.
I'm pretty sure, because like the Olympics have been like postponed like a few different times, and I'm pretty sure they just do it like the year that's like after that as soon as they can. But it might
Yeah,
not,
you're totally right.
I think in that sometimes like I don't know if they do it in the same place or not, or if they want to do it in a different place, but I'm pretty sure they do it in the same place.
I think they do as well. Like, I think Japan has already invested so much money in the infrastructure to like support the Olympics, like stadiums and coliseums and all that kind of stuff. That like for them to just be like, oh, sorry, yeah, it's not happening. That's a huge blow to their economy and like all the money they've already invested. So
Yep.
I would be surprised if they didn't get the chance to do it again. But you know, I guess you never know.
No.
I haven't personally looked into it, but it would be really awesome to be able to like see that maybe like in another year from now. So.
No. Which,
We'll
like,
see.
What I wanted to do is I legit wanted to like hit like backwoods outskirts, get called a gaijin a few times.
Hell yeah, get the races. It's part of like you gotta feel what it's like, man. Gotta get in this.
Which is funny. One of my friends, Pierre, he worked at Gameloft.
Mm-hmm.
And then he worked at AMA Longtail as well.
Okay.
But like we worked together, but like I basically met him because he was basically Rich's friend from Gameloft.
Okay.
He met his wife Aska like basically at or around the Japanese embassy, like in New York.
Oh, interesting.
And they kind of hit it off and like got married and had a kid and all this stuff, and they were living in Brooklyn, and like it kind of deals with racism in a weird way, but like it was around the time of like the Black Lives Matter stuff was all like getting super crazy.
Yep.
And like, see, I'm not sure if it was like actually a neighbor of his or somebody close to his house, but like he's black and like Indian.
Okay.
And like basically he was saying that like somebody right around where they live had gotten shot in their backyard
What the fuck?
while they were basically like cooking barbecue in their backyard and got fucking like basically
Is it like by police or something?
like the police jumped the fence and fucking shot the shit out of them.
What the fuck, man?
Like, and so him and his wife, like, he talked it over with his family, but like they basically went back to where his wife was from.
Okay.
So like I don't know the exact little town where it's from.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like blanking on the stupid name of that stupid town. Like basically probably the second in popularity to Tokyo.
Osaka?
Yes, like I want to say it's just south of Osaka.
Dude, I just got a fucking stringfish. Sorry.
Nice.
Like for real this time. But anyway, so Osaka, Kyoto, those are like the only other two that like, are the size of Tokyo that I know. Well, not the size of, but like is like well known, I guess.
Because like I want to say like because Osaka is like further south. Like Tokyo is like kind of like dense center, but at the like southern shore kind of thing, like just above the southern shore. And then like Osaka is like basically further south down the island.
Right. Yeah, that's right. They're supposed to be like Osaka's supposed to have like a different accent, from what I understand, like in the way that the Japanese is spoken in that territory.
I think you're right on that one.
Pretty cool. Anyways, so they went back there. Like, what is everything good now? Like better?
Yes, they've been like doing like super good. So
Awesome.
like I don't know. With all this shit going on, I don't know exactly like what's going on with all the shit going on. I also have to be vague about that.
With the shit, yeah, the shit that's going on.
Once again, with the situation that is happening.
The situation, right? Totally.
I really wish I didn't have to do that, but I totally have to do that.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. You're good. I get what you mean at this point.
So, like, I don't know what's happening with that, but, like, because I had heard through the grapevine that, like, basically the thing that we are being made to do right now, or not really being made, but, like, the highly suggested situation that we should be under right now.
Yes, of course.
That isn't a thing in Japan.
Right, which seems fucking crazy to me, but like, hey.
Yeah, but I mean, apparently they're handling things like they should be handling things, and I think they're kind of okay because, like, as a nation, they're not really like touchy-feely kind of like.
That's what I hear, but like.
Yeah, so like, it's not like they. I mean, like, transit would be the biggest like issue in that, I would assume.
Right.
But I've heard people are taking precautions, so.
I hear there was like a voluntary work from home type thing going on, or like shelter in place. So,
yeah.
I don't really know what that means, but I guess like some people that are worried they can hang out at home and do it.
Yeah. Which a few of the people I know and YouTubers I know have been like doing that voluntarily.
In Japan, the Japanese ones.
Yeah. So, but I don't really know.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
And once again, whatever.
Yep. Yeah, I hope people can stay safe and get through this situation
Yeah.
all around the world. Not even like just here in America, like all over the fucking world, man. It's crazy. So, anyways, I don't want to. Like I said, I find myself feeling like I say something when I don't, but I don't. Don't want to give myself the opportunity or chance. So.
Tap dancing.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to like fuck my homeboy's shit up. Like that's my whole thing. Is like I'm not trying to ruin shit. I'm not trying to ruin shit for people.
That's all good. Like
Anyways,
I have a feeling from something that I mentioned earlier that I could maybe get somebody to do something about that if that happened to me.
oh really?
Maybe. It's kind of 50-50.
I have to talk offline about that one a little bit then.
Okay.
I'm curious to hear about that at some point. But okay. I mean, like soon or no?
Well, it's like the whole thing that I would have. Well, yeah, the long and short of it is
I was gonna say if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, totally get it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a minute. Which I actually should. I'm gonna sell these things, and I am going to turn off the stream because I am gonna get something to eat as well.
Yeah, why you gotta be so smart, dude? Like although it's like fucking what, like 10 p.m. your time? 11.
Yeah, it's like 11, just at 11. All right. Okay, hold on a second. And you guys, I'll be back. All right.
Yeah.
Outro is rolling.
Give me a sec.
That is stupid.